Alright, Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm JustMoparJoe. So I'm going to give you a quick recap on the Roadrunner and what's about to happen. I got this Roadrunner, it is not mine, finishing it for a couple guys, and they've been screwed over a couple times on it. What I did to the car, I broke the camshaft in on the new motor. The other motor they ran, it basically never got oil pressure and messed a lot of stuff up. They pulled it back out, had the machine shop rebuild it. They put the motor back in. It sat for I think 15 months unstarted. I broke the camshaft in. I got a video on that somewhere. Anyway, broke the camshaft in. The manifolds that were on here cooked the paint off the valve covers. I pulled the valve covers, repainted the valve covers, put the headers on. After I got the headers on, took it to the exhaust shop, got the headers hooked up, drove it back here. The top seal and the box was pouring fluid out of it. So I could tell there was a leak under there. I replaced the box. So now I'm at the point of, I got it jacked up, I wiped everything underneath it. It is totally dry underneath the car. I'm going to shut the hood, let the car down. We're going to go for its very first test drive. I'll have the camera in the car with me. I'll pull the camera out of the car and you can get out of the car with me and look. I did not build this motor. I did not build this car. I'm trying to redo this car so it will be nice. So let's get hooked up. I didn't figure y'all needed to look at me the whole time. It's hot out here. Anyway, I went about 3/4 throttle. Hopefully you could hear it with the camera. Car sounds okay. Shifts 1, 2, 3. That first to second shift feels really nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll my jack up under it. Get you stuck on a tripod. And let's look for leaks. A wise man once said to never finish anybody else's project for them. And I think I'm starting to see why. Started them way back. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yep, that's a transmission leak. I mean, it looks like the pan gasket. Like that tail shaft housing looks dry above there. Hot. Exhaust pipe 3 inches away. So the front of the pan is pretty dry. The bell housing is wet. It doesn't drip directly in my camera lens. So that's pretty wet. And it looks like there's some RTV hanging out right here. And that's wet. And the crank flange itself is wet. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe now. So that's probably a rear main seal. The good news is, everything that I've fixed so far has stayed fixed. Or everything I've replaced. The power steering box is dry. Paint from earlier. Someone had painted, it's not mine, someone painted gloss black under here trying to keep the frame from rusting. So the power steering looks like it's good. I noticed a drip, which leads me to believe maybe a header bolt, leaking antifreeze. Let's see. I'm gonna roll around and see what kind of drip that is. Ours is also wet. I don't know if I can get my finger to it without touching the header. It's like playing Operation, very hot Operation. Ha-ha! Tastes like oil. That is antifreeze. So that one worries me less. It's probably something easy. I remember I disconnected my lines the other day because that valve had blown off, and I haven't done anything with them. Yeah. So that's just water leaking out of the heater core from this faulty valve. I've got a new one to stick on there. Haven't done it yet because I was trying to track down actual leaks. So currently, how about this? Y'all let me know in the comments what you think's leaking. I'll find it. I'm kind of hot and tired for the day. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I'll catch you next time.